comes Sean Wallace. He's got a lot of traffic, and what a move!
It's a 2-on-0. Ryan Boyce tracking that puck, and he makes the save.
Here comes Davis Vanacoro. He's got one on. He makes a quick turn, and oh man, that guy's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Quick shot from the far side. Bala flashes that glove and brings it in.
Joey Caparosa's out front. He gets tripped up in front of the net. Takes the shot anyway. It's in! Western takes the lead.
All right, welcome Western hockey fans. We are live. We've got another day of a little bit of short benchitis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, maybe 10. Okay. So we're only outnumbered by 1 or 2 today, though. At least the other team yesterday had 8 to our 3 on the bench. So, you know, only 1 or 2 above today. There's some big boys on this other team, though. So we're going to have to definitely get into a speed mindset, you know, when you're playing the kids that are that large. It's kind of what we're going to have to do to use our speed for us, right? Get around them. Hopefully they don't figure out they have long legs for long strides. Looks like Davis getting everybody pumped up. But, you know, I'm sure that they're excited to have a little bit more, you know, closely numbered people today. So hopefully we'll be all set and have a good time out there. It's a nice uneventful drive out here today, so I'll take that any day. You know, took an hour and 3 minutes to get to Hartford or so for me, and probably took you guys that live in the Connecticut maybe 45, so not bad at all. Coach B, Coach Alex, Coach Mark out there. And looks like we already had our meeting inside, the strategy meeting inside the locker room, so we'll just jump right to it. Just jump right in. Get in there, get in the mix, start this game. All right. So that one goes back from maiden wrap to Davis Vanacoro. Davis fires it out in the neutral zone. Owen White's there. We are deep in the Wolves' den, but the Wolves get it out, bounce it back. There goes Danica Konzarek, but picked up in the neutral zone by a Wolf. And that's going to start out not the way we want to start, with a goal in the first 20 seconds, but they unfortunately put it right by us. And we're going to move on. Guys, these guys are all 14. This is going to be a tough one today. I'm just telling you ahead of time. They're all 14, and they're all used to playing this level. So, our boys, this is going to be a learning day. Going to be a learning day for sure. All right. Here comes West Hartford. They're on the attack. They pulled around back in their zone. West Hartford at our blue line. Eli Roman, a nice break up. Dave Samodi trying hard to disrupt and does a good job of it. And that puck dribbles out all the way across. They should wave the icing off. That I never will understand when it comes off a deflection why they don't wave it off. But that was off a battle between West Hartford and us in the corner, and wound up going all the way down for icing, so a bit surprising. All right. Puck dropped. Joey Caparosa trying to force that one forward. Devin Druin with a little muscle. And that one goes around the back. West Hartford and Weston duking it out at our blue line. Q gets it out there, and Devin Druin follows up. Here goes Devin. He's trying to get David into position, but broken up. Devin fires around back. Q comes up to pick it up, but West Hartford turns it around on us, and here they come. Nice breakup by Joey Caparosa. So We wind up with the puck behind our net instead of a shot on goal. Number 88 with some heads-up defensive play. Devin Druin playing as physically as he can and winds up pushing a West Hartford player down, getting him off the puck. Eli Roman trying to pick it up behind. Western trying to clear it out. Bunched up a little bit in front of the net. I'd love to see us getting a little bit more space out there. I like that we're keeping them out of the crease, but I don't think we need 2 players in front of the net to do that. Let's see. Dave Samodi giving chase. Here comes West Hartford. Broken up by Eli Roman. Elijah moving down. Taken out of the boards. West Hartford picks it up and turns it around. West Hartford at the blue line. Danica Kanzarek trying to break it up, and West Hartford puts it in. All right, so Western heads up to getting the face off. Hartford pushing it back past our blue line. Davis Vanacoro pushing the play out behind the net. Gets it behind the net. Now let's see if we can recover the puck from there. All right, nice clear from Davis. That one's going not quite on goal though, so that's going to be an icing. And that one should be. Didn't touch anyone's stick. Good clear from Davis. He tried. It almost went on goal. Western in the corner. They would make it clear. And we're racing down to try to get ahead of the icing. Oh, they called no icing. All right, I guess that one came off a deflection, and I didn't even see that one. West Hartford behind their own net, clearing it out, coming up the left side of the boards. They try to go across, but it's broken up by Aiden Rapp. Aiden Rapp out to Davis. Davis up to Owen White. Owen White in the neutral zone. He's got Sean Wallace. Wallace up there and disrupts to try to keep that one on the attack. Winds up being a shot on goal for Western. So we put our first one on goal. Thanks to Owen White and Sean Wallace. Davis with the clear. And that one goes back into the neutral zone, off of West Hartford stick into their zone. Dave Samodi goes up. Here comes West Hartford on the attack. Broken up by Western defense. Cleared in front of the net. West Hartford around the back. Ryan Boyce trying to copy that one, and Ryan gets it. So a nice save from number 29, Young Master Boyce. We'll take a look at that one. That one comes from outside, not at the blue line, right in the outside face-off circle. Dave Samodi clearing to neutral zone. Here comes Samodi. Samodi to Collins. Collins at the blue line, but picked up by West Hartford. West Hartford in their own corner. And that one goes out, cleared out by Ryan Boyce. All right, that one cleared. Here comes West Hartford in the neutral zone. Check given by Devin Druin. And that's going to be an ice. So we'll come down to their end. Uh-oh. No, they're going to call penalty on Devin Druin. Are you kidding me? So they're going to call interference on Devin on that one. I'm sure that's what the call will be. And we'll have a Western penalty kill. West Hartford didn't even think it was a penalty. They started skating down to their end for the ice. Other ref now having a discussion. If it's a penalty, the face-off shouldn't be at the blue line. That's ridiculous. This is a mess. We got a ref mess on that one. All right. Eli back behind the net. Sean Wallace. And here comes West Hartford. Nice save by Ryan. So Boyce coming up big. West Hartford on their power play. Joey Caparosa rings it around. West Hartford picks it up at the blue line. They fire it up in front of the net. There's the shot. Deflection. Good pickup from Ryan. Nice stick lift from Sean Wallace. And Wallace in the corner keeping the pressure on West Hartford as Western gets some fresh legs out with 43 seconds left on the PK. Interception from Aiden Rapp, and that one stays on the offensive side of things. Aiden Rapp doing his best to keep that one in the West Hartford zone. Nice clear from Aiden Rapp, and that one goes down on net, so no icing. And that's going to kill off another 10 seconds or so of this penalty. West Hartford goes along, cherry picker on the left side. Danica's there, and they don't get that much of a shot. Davis back behind the net. Now takes a position in front of the net as Danica picks up the attacker. And Ryan with the save. So big save from Ryan Boyce once again to shut it down. Look at Ryan just closing that door. All right, there's the faceoff. Danica flips it down out to the line, picked up by Davis, and Davis is in the corner. Winds up going the other way. West Hartford and Danica fighting it out as Devin runs in to scoop it up. So a great effort from number 17 to tie them up. All right, Q Collins in the corner. Devin Druin looking to take a shot. Stolen by West Hartford. West Hartford on the left side. Puck behind the Western net. West Hartford looking to pick it up. Q Collins is there along with Davis. Davis takes that player out of it. They wind up flipping over to the corner. Dave Samodi trying to clear it, but winds up going to West Hartford. And Ryan Boyce ends it right there with the outside snatch and grab. So a fast glove from Ryan shuts down the momentum right there. Great catch. So Western successfully kills off that penalty. Uh-oh, clears in front of the net. Ooh, I wish that wasn't a thing. And Eli Roman going to clean that up, and does. So now we're back at the line. Slapper from the line goes into the corner, never reaches the net. West Hartford turning it around, breaking some ankles. They clear it back behind the net. Here goes Aiden Rapp in the corner. He's going to try to get there first. Eli Roman does. Aiden Rapp able to clear that puck out in the neutral zone. West Hartford and Sean Wallace. Intercepted by Owen White. Owen moving forward. Owen in the corner. Wallace comes in to help. West Hartford picks it up. Cleared out to the right side behind their net. West Hartford with the puck. Trying to get out of the zone. Back in the neutral zone. Scooped around, shot back into play by Elijah Roman. Owen White moving forward. Muscled off the puck by West Hartford. Caparosa fires it in. All right, West Hartford now on the attack behind our net. Elijah taking a sacrifice in the body and taking a bit of a check to the back as he gets them off that puck. Backhand scoop, and West Hartford on the attack. Ryan Boyce with another great save and pickup. So you'll see this one, they flip it at him, and Ryan Boyce is there. Shuts it down, no second shot. That's what we like to see. All right, puck goes back. Davis picks it up, fires it around after a bouncer, and that's going to give Q Collins and Dave Samodi some time to chase it down. Dave Samodi picks it up. It's in the opposing zone, but he goes down trying to stretch a little farther than the physics of his body will allow him to. All right, and Davis with a great physical maintain your position there and breaks up the offensive run. Davis with another clear, and Danica with a great check back behind the net to take West Hartford out of the play. All right, Western trying to clear out, but not able to. Quentin Collins checked at the line. Davis back in the corner. He's looking for where he's going to go. He gets it out to Danica. Danica's looking for a target, and Danica takes a bit of a late hit, but not, egregiously late, just a touch. All right, Danica again in the corner. Davis rocking it around the corner, trying to get it to Samodi, and there's a save from Ryan. So look at that physical play to break up the onslaught here before. You see they're kind of deaking and dangling all around us. Good player there, and Davis just throws his body in there along with Devin and pushes him into Devin, and that play just rolls off, which is what we want to do. Even if they're much bigger than you, then it needs two of us to take him down, and so it does. All right, Eli Roman with a backhand clear, still in possession from West Hartford, and a great save and stop from 29 Ryan Boyce. Good heads-up play by Ryan to scoop that one in and not let it go anywhere. All right, Eli Roman trying, but West Hartford able to just muscle that one out past us. West Hartford in front of the net. Here comes the shot. Goes wide. They'll try to wrap it around, but Ryan Boyce is there. Great shut of the door by number 29. All right, Joey Caparosa looking to get this one out of the zone. Sean Wallace trying as well, but West Hartford just not letting us take it out of our own zone. It's a tough one for us here. Western with a clear, but that's going to be an ice and come back. That will at least let us get some fresh legs into the mix as we head back. 4:54 left in the first period. West Hartford up 2-0. Uh-oh, looks like, are we 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh no, it's Mason in the, I'm like, who's in the penalty box? It's Mason, assistant coach Mason Sagnelli in the penalty box with us. Long shot, West Hartford puts it behind the net. Davis picks it up, gets it around to Dave Samodi. Samodi challenging along with Konzarek, and now Devin Druin behind the net. Devin trying to push it up to Quinton, and that's going to be a penalty. And I think we're going to see an interference or a roughing on West Hartford. That's going to be interference. So that's going to put Western on the power play after that interference call. So Devin checked. That was very late, pretty long after he had already gotten rid of the puck. So we'll see what Western can do with 5-on-4. With 4:26 left in the first period. All right, West Hartford on the attack. Davis picks it up in our zone. He's looking. He gets it out to Q. Q in the neutral zone. We wind up losing it, but Davis picks it up and sends it back to the neutral zone again. Dave Samodi taken down by West Hartford. West Hartford wrapping around. That one goes back behind the net. It's coming up to Q Collins. Q a little physical up on the boards, and Devin helping out a little bit as Q moves it forward into the neutral zone. West Hartford turning it around, but Dave Samodi not finished. Puts the puck into the corner. There we go. Devin Druin in front of the net. Takes the shot. One of our best scoring chances of the game right there. So a nice shot from Devin. Quick thinking. Quick setup. Here goes Joey Caparosa, but puck deflected by West Hartford. Puck goes behind. Quinton trying to pick it up. West Hartford there first. They're on the attack. They fire it on up. Joey Caparosa gets in there and wins that foot race by quite a bit. He's a speedy fella. Joey Caparosa and Devin Druin trying to get that puck past West Hartford, but they are pinning us in our zone. Nice catch from Ryan. Another great save from Boyce. Ryan Boyce single-handedly keeping this game reasonable for us. Doing a great job in there between the pipes. Look at this quick snatch. Boom. Long one, and Ryan picks that one up again. All right, we'll have a face-off just outside the goal. That one dribbles over to the other side. West Hartford kicking it back. Owen White almost with a great clear. Really close, that one. And here comes West Hartford, centering it up. Go for the shot, but broken up before the net. Nice break up. A little bit of Joey, a little bit of Sean. That one's back in the corner, and Eli Roman just missed outside with the check. Sean Wallace. All right, here goes a shot. Oh, wow, what a close opportunity. Great save by the goalie. Aiden Rapp almost had a wrap around, if you will. Although it wasn't really a wrap around, it was more of a wrap around one-timer. And that one's flipped back. Joey Caparosa fires that in, and we'll have an offsides. We'll take a look at that play again. Some quick thinking by Aiden. So you see Aiden right there. He's in the corner. Now he takes his position in front of the goal. They try to wrap it around, and Aiden just, we missed by an inch. An inch, I tell you. All right. West Hartford doing their wolf thing. Davis in the corner is going to try to make him get rid of it. They do. And Danica staying on top of their other offense. And now Davis goes back behind the net, decides to let that one go as Danica picks it up, and that one gets cleared out. West Hartford passing it around. The Wolves just wolfing it around, acting like a pack. Ooh, a sandwich there. Danica and Dave Samodi absolutely lay a nice check on both sides. Like I said, if they're twice your size, just use two of us. I don't know if that's good hockey strategy. It's just good physics strategy. Here goes Devin Druin. Devin Druin, puck taken away by West Hartford in their own zone. But at least we are spending some offensive zone time with 35 seconds left. Here comes West Hartford, turning it around. Let's see what Davis does. Well, pushes that one, pinch it outside. And they go around to the other side, but Danica's already there. So it's almost like Davis and Danica practice that occasionally. And that one goes back behind the net. Devin trying to clear it out from in front of the net. West Hartford not agreeing with that. And that one gets cleared out, but that's going to be an ice. And that's the end of the period. So at the end of the first, 2-0 West Hartford. We're doing a good job of kind of stopping the bleeding after that initial onslaught that we kind of dealt with. So good job for the boys and girl for changing up the strategy a little bit, and thanks to the coaches, but it is the boys and girl who have to execute it. So absolutely good job figuring that out. So we see Coach Alex giving the strategy. If I zoom up, it really kind of picks up the net more than it does. It's like, are you sure you don't want to look at the net? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So fireside chats with Coach Alex here as we try to figure out what we can do to pick up a goal or two in the next period. Let's try to make up some ground. This is one of those copyrighted cold rinks. #cold rink. I'm sure the ice is nice and crisp, but man, is it cold up here in the stands. Well, it gives them good incentive to skate around a lot. Try to stay warm as we enter the second. All right, so the boys and girls switch sides, and here comes West Hartford. Owen White clears it out to Sean Wallace. Wallace with a great shot on goal, and as West Hartford tries to play that, they almost left it open for another one. Joey Caparosa goes across to Eli. Roman up to Wallace. Wallace and Rapp trying to keep the pressure on. And here comes West Hartford. West Hartford in our corner with clear possession as we try to get it back, and we break it up. Aiden Rapp with the breakup with a little help from Joey Caparosa. Caparosa looking back behind the net, and West Hartford ping-ponging a little bit. Here's Owen White's got some space. One thing you just don't have is time. Sean Wallace with a little help dumps it in to give Western a chance to change lines, and they try to cherry pick that one. We were very slow coming off the line change, and we are very lucky that they iced that. So Western, unfortunately, took their time on that line change. The coach of the opposing team realized it and told them to pass it down. They had a couple of guys down in their zone with no one on them, but they missed the pass. So it all worked out in the end, kind of. All right, puck dropping here in the second. Western down 2-0. We're in the West Hartford zone. Let's see if we can get something going. Here comes West Hartford. Let's see if we can stop them. Davis pushes it outside. They go all the way around us into the corner, and Davis shuts off that lane. They try for the wraparound, and Ryan picks it up. So a great snatch by Ryan Boyce right there. Devin Druin up there helping out right in front of the goal. West Hartford looking for an opportunity. And a great save by Ryan, and that one goes up on top of the net. And I think technically that should have been blown dead when it hit the top of the net. West Hartford still on the attack. Ryan Boyce with a face save. Good positioning by 29. You got to give the goalies good credit for those face saves. You know, it's no accident, and it's actually hard not to twitch your head. Had a couple of people sort of intimate that sometimes those are, we got lucky. That's not luck at all. It's very difficult to not flinch when someone fires a puck directly at your head. All right, and that one goes off and to the side, and here goes Devin Druin. Oh no, Dave Samodi along with Devin Druin, so both of them. Druin in the center, and Western again on a line change almost caught us flat-footed, but Joey's not going to be fooled twice. So Joey Caparosa raced out there after he realized that that one was coming down. But in general, I think we got to start racing down there on every line change, no matter what. And that's going to be a nice, and it's coming back. So we'll take a look at this great save by young Master Boyce. Long shot in the corner. Here it comes, close by, and Ryan with the first save, and then the second. Here goes Owen White. And that's going to be a penalty for a hook. So Western going to get another power play as West Hartford doing a little of that hooking. So we'll have a 5-on-4 for a bit of time here. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, West Hartford coming around the back. Sean Wallace breaking it up. And a little assistance from Aiden Rapp there too. Owen White. Check down after the play, and that's going to be a double power play as Owen White is forced to the ground long after the puck is gone. So they're going to call that either a cross check or an interference. It was, looks like interference. We got the crossed arms. So Western with a 5-on-3, minute 7 on the first penalty, minute 30 on the second. And there's really not going to be much of a better chance to score than now. So we shall see. Caparosa. Go back to Roman. Roman, a long, fast, low one. Cleared back to Eli again for a long shot. That one with a bit of a bounce. Saved by the goalie. 12:25 left in the second. Western with 5-on-3. Long shot, cleared. Devin Druin with a little bit of a fake as to where he's going. Try to clear it out, Rapp, but cleared by West Hartford. Still in the zone. Joey Caparosa, long shot, deflected by the goalie. Took just a hair too much time to prepare it, I think. They gave him a little bit too much time to get it ready. And West Hartford with the clear, only 15 seconds left of the 5-on-3. Western going to try to get at least one more shot in before they go to 5-on-4. They fire it out, and that's the end of 5-on-3. As West Hartford adds another skater to the mix. Aiden Rapp back behind the net. And West Hartford clears out in the neutral zone. Devin Druin tries to keep it alive, does. And there's a whistle. And they're going to call Devin for holding. Oh no, it looks like we're going to sit down both of them. So Devin's stick was under the kid's arm a little bit, and the kid wouldn't let go. Devin kind of shoved him off, so I don't really know what the call is. It looks like we are going to have someone in the box, and it looks like they're sitting down someone. Well, we'll see if they put another penalty up on the board for West Hartford. It might be just a cooling off for their player and then a penalty for us on the hold. But we'll see. Oh, West Hartford with 3 and Western with 5 out there. So we're waiting. So now parents and refs don't seem to, it looks like it's going to be 5-on-4 for 5 seconds. So it is a cooling off for both players. They'll probably get a minute 30 and a whistle, which I agree is a little soft. They weren't fighting or throwing any punches. The stick was under his arm and there was a shove, and I honestly thought it would be a penalty for a hold. And Davis, with some physical play back behind the net, pushes someone back. And puck back behind the net as Danica picks it up, rings it around, trying to get it in position for Q Collins. That one's behind the net now. Davis, let's see where he's going. Picked up by West Hartford. And a great save by Ryan once again. I'll save that one. That was a good one. All right, let's see where Davis is going. Davis pushing, trying to get him off the puck. Yep, and Davis picks up the puck. Owen White. Let's see if he can do it again. Come on, Davis. All right, West Hartford back behind the net. They try to clear it right in front, but it goes to the side. Both teams back at 5-on-5, probably waiting for a whistle to get Devin and the other player from West Hartford out. And that one cleared out into the neutral zone. So good clear from Western's defensive play. We'll see what happens with that as they turn it around. And a good save from Ryan. And they put that one in. So West Hartford going up 3-0. And again, I don't know that there was anything any of us could have done to stop that. That kid is huge. Sailed right through the kid's half his size and kind of muscled his body right through and just fired it off as he was falling down. We had a bunch of players in front of him, but wasn't enough to stop him, just enough to slow him down. All right, Western trying to fight it out of their zone. Joey Caparosa along with Owen White. Owen White making space. And that's a shot on goal, turned away by their goalie. So nice offensive opportunity from Owen. Here comes Joey Caparosa with a absolute missile. Slapper Dapper goes just wide of the net. Here comes West Hartford. They got behind us. We'll try to catch up. Sean Wallace able to catch up and put him into the boards. Great physical play from number 11. Now we just got to turn that into something as West Hartford ringing it around. Ryan Boyce picks it up. Puck is still loose. Yep. Everyone calling for the whistle, but the puck was still visible, unfortunately. That was what it was. Ryan did get on top of it, thankfully. He's an incredibly skilled goalie, but as long as you can see that, if I could see it from here, I'm pretty sure the ref can see it down there. So they're not going to blow it while they can still see that puck bouncing around, even though it was getting a little messy down there. Sometimes they will if it's just getting too messy where, you know, obviously we want to keep the kids safe. We don't want anybody to get hurt. But in that case, I think it was just a little bit of mess in front of the net, and I don't think they were going to blow that. And that one gets by us, and they're up 4-0. All right, here goes Q out to Devin Druin. Devin Druin speeding on up the left side, and there goes the shot, and that's going to be a penalty on West Hartford. Trip in front of the net. Oh, they're going to give him a roughing for that. It was a little bit I didn't really see what knocked us down on the breakaway, but it must have been an elbow or something that they don't like. So after that roughing penalty, 8:15 left in the second. Here we go. West Hartford out on the right side, dump it in behind the net. Davis picks it up, sends it around. Out to Dave Samodi. Dave Samodi trying to get it to Devin Druin, but intercepted. And that one knocked away by Ryan. Eli Roman, oh no, it's Danica, 17. Just got the orange gloves confused. Danica trying to clear that one out. Devin Druin spinning around a little bit, and Danica's going around back behind the net. Here goes Devin Druin on the outside. Devin checking the boards, and that's going to be boarding. That kid should be ejected. That's a boarding penalty. That should be boarding. So the refs are going to confer now. That might be an out of the game penalty. And it's unfortunate to see West Hartford cheering for a dirty hit like that. That's not good. That was a dirty hit, and that team was cheering it on like crazy. So we're going to be on a power play. They're having a discussion. They might make that a major. I don't know. Everyone's chatting a bit there. West Hartford with 3 kids in the box right now. So, refs chatting with the coach. I think letting them know when people can come back, because they've got a variety of people in the box now coming back at different times. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 1:30. Here goes Joey Caparosa. Caparosa out to Druin. Druin to Caparosa. Caparosa with the shot. Bit of a deflection, and here comes West Hartford. Aiden Rapp. Up to Devin Druin. Devin trying to make space. Long shot. Bit of a deflection. Goes back behind the net. Aiden Rapp back there. Devin pushed up against the boards. Caparosa. That one's cleared in front. And they're back to 5-on-4. As Joey Caparosa picks it up behind the net and starts bringing it down. We lose the puck at the line, but a long shot from Devin Druin. That one drips forward to the net. And a great play from Joey as Joey stops the momentum of that West Hartford player with prejudice. All right, Joey Caparosa behind the net, 5:42 left in the second. West Hartford in front of their own net. We're back to 5-on-5. West Hartford with the shot. Ryan Boyce with the save. Sean Wallace trying to clear it out. That one cleared out to Devin Druin. Devin Druin with some space. Trip, takes the shot from the ground. And we're going to have a Western power play again on like the 10th penalty against West Hartford. So Western with a 5-on-4. Dave Simodi in centering. Owen White on the left. That one comes back. Danica. Danica rings it around in front of the net. Backhand and picked up by the goalie. So great backhand shot from Owen White. That was like quick thinking, required very little setup. So good job, Owen. Comes back, Davis picks it up in the neutral zone, gets it over to Danica. Danica looking for a target, tries for Q Collins, picked up, so Danica's gonna try again. Gets it up to Q again, but taken away by West Hartford. Western clears into the offensive zone. West Hartford has it behind their own net. Owen White's there. Here comes West Hartford on the attack, and that's gonna be look like another penalty. So West Hartford with another trip. Western going up once again on the power play. And it looks like it'll be 5-on-3 again for a while, as West Hartford has two players in the box. West Hartford coach not happy, but the kids are tripping and boarding. I don't know what, it's inconceivable to believe that the entire team celebrating boarding a kid who was already halfway on the ground would actually do another trip. So here we are in the corner. We'll have a little 5-on-3. We'll see what we can do. We're still waiting to put the second penalty up. There it goes. Devin Druin. Sean Wallace pinned up against the boards. Aiden Rapp looking for a target, gets it out past Devin. It's Eli. Eli over to Joey. Joey with the shot just outside. Devin Druin back to Eli again. Eli over to Joey. Joey with a shot inside this time, just missing the net. Devin Druin. Wallace tries to get it. Here comes West Hartford on the attack. Devin Druin trying to clean it up, and he does. And Devin makes a miss. That guy wanted to absolutely crush him and wound up crushing the boards instead of Devin. So Devin with a good dodge. And here goes West Hartford. Eli picks it up. All right, after that clear, ice will come back down to the West Hartford side with 7 seconds left. Q Collins trying to fight most of the West Hartford team off as they make the zone entry. Davis is going to chase that into the corner. They dump it before he gets there. So there we go. David Samodi tripped up, but not on purpose. Not a trip with a capital T. As they fight it out amongst the ref down on the left side. Shot and picked up by Ryan Boyce. Nice snatch and grab from 29 once again. He's seeing a lot of action today. Puck's in front of the net. Davis trying to clear it out. It does. Gets cleared out to the side. Q's got a chance. Let's see if he can race down there. Owen White is going with him, but that one cleared back by West Hartford quickly as they put it on the attack. Davis, skate through it! All right, puck dribbling out in front of the net. That one no goal as it goes off the crossbar, or the post. Keep forgetting, I call the post the crossbar sometimes. Whoops. All right, Davis breaking up a wraparound and Ryan shutting it down. I can't believe that there's 1:20 left in the period, not even in the game. This is feeling like a long one today. It could be just because it's so cold in here. I mean, not because we're losing. We certainly at this point in our hockey careers have all lost games, but it gets exhausting when it's freezing. Like literally, this is a cold rink, man. All right. That one comes back, West Hartford, long shot, and Ryan caught a piece of it, but it went in. So they go up 5-0. All right, West Hartford with the shot, Ryan with the grab. Let's take a look at that grab. That was a great one by Ryan. Quick glove, flashing that leather. They take that shot just by the hash mark there. Great pickup from Mr. Boyce. All right, nice grab by Sean Wallace. Goes to the outside. Devin Druin. Devin Druin in the corner. Goes back to Eli. Eli long shot back behind the net. And that one in the corner. Eli is going to try to catch up. Great job of breaking that up with 30 seconds left in the second. Another break up from Sean Wallace. They're going to have a shot, and that one goes in. Western actually got out of the way of that one. That one was, we got a little mental thing going on with us now. We need to be deflecting the shots, boys. Use your body, get in there. Blocking shots is certainly not fun, but that one we cleared a path for him to take the shot. Dave Samodi with the puck, fighting off a lot of West Hartford all by himself. We go long and wide. West Hartford with the shot on the outside. They try for a second. Great pickup by Ryan. Ryan getting lots of practice in today. And the buzzer goes off as we enter into the third. All right, so entering the third, down by 6. We'll see what we can do coming out of third. Good endurance practice for our boys and girl, you know. Playing these tougher, faster teams, wearing us out a little bit. When we start playing teams that are a little closer in our age range and skill range, we'll be that much better. Boys and girl go out and take the ice. Davis and Danica in the back. Devin, David, and Q up front. Q and that West Hartford Wolf next to him is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, this height, what we're doing, playing teams of this age and size. Oh my God. And West Hartford moving on in. Davis trying to force that one back. They dump it into the corner. Danica pushed off, but fighting hard. She fierce. West Hartford again trying to ring it in. Davis trying to push it out, and there goes Ryan Boyce with a great save. Good on Western's defense for staying up there to support him. Refs doing their instructional job a little bit, telling them. I don't know how much they wanted him to come off. We didn't throw any punches. We stood there and pushed him off with your body. It's pretty much what we want the boys to do. Nice clear by Davis, and shot goes wide from West Hartford. And let's see if Davis can pick that one up. That one gets tossed around. Devin behind the net. Davis trying to check the boy twice his size. You know, good save by Ryan. I think he annoyed him for sure and distracted him, but oh my God, it's funny. He's trying, they're trying. We've had a couple of checks today where we try to lay into one of these guys and they just don't move like a building. And so it literally looks like when you miss and hit the boards, that's kind of what it looks like. We just hit them and then slide down the side of the... But good on our boys and girl for continuing to try and put the pressure on and playing hard. I do like to see it. See, look at that, Eli playing hard. Deep into the third, even with that much of a score deficit. Eli Roman can be counted on to continue, as Joey Caparosa as well. Aiden Rapp trying to do a stick lift there, and West Hartford dumps behind the net. West Hartford at the line. They take the shot. And Ryan closing it off. West Hartford behind the net. Broken up by Eli. Eli is just a great job, not intimidated by these bigger bodies, getting in there and playing physically and breaking up shots and breaking up passes. What do we want to see? Sean Wallace playing all the way to the boards there. Gets that one in and picked up by West Hartford's goalie. .13:51 left in this game. Western comes out and takes the ice. Devin David Quinton, and Danica and Davis out there now. And that one's at the line. Davis trying to push it forward, and actually he does. Good job. West Hartford dumps it back. Danica picks it up, and they get it from behind her, and now it's a 2-on-1. Davis is going to really try to force that one to the corner. And great clear. Great series from Ryan and Davis. So that was a good job. That was a 2-on-1 that was difficult. Davis neutralized one of them as much as he could, giving Ryan a good eye on the second. And then a quick clear of the puck made it less of a problem than it could have been. Hugh Collins. And that one's cleared back behind the Western net. Devin Druin trying to push it out with Dave Simodi, but they pick it up. Good stick lift by Davis, or stick interfere, whatever that is, where you just smack at it. David Simodi, and now we're definitely pinned, and I think we'll probably want to find a way we can get a line change here. Davis playing that puck. And that one cleared back into the corner after that shot. Devin Druin lays a rough check. Davis in the corner. Clears it out. Follow up. Hugh Collins. Dave Simodi. Puck cleared, and Quentin Collins got some room. Sent it out. Here goes Devin Druin with Quentin. They're behind the net. Western gets a couple of legs changed. Joey Caparosa, oh, they get by him. And now it's a 2-on-1, 2 against Elijah. They take the shot, picked up by by Ryan Boyce. So we'll see that 2-on-1. Davis keeping an eye on it, pushing, trying to go push as far out as we can. They take the shot, and then a quick clear from Davis. So great save, great clear. Nice defensive play from Western. And a nice pickup by Ryan as that one drifts into a danger zone. 11:37 left. Eli Roman goes around the corner to Sean Wallace, but West Hartford intercepts. Here they come with another shot, broken up by Aiden Rapp. Eli and Joey behind the net. Joey trying to make some running room here. He's got Sean Wallace up there. Let's see if he can get it to him. Joey with the shot, saved by the goalie. Center ice, that's going to be a intentional offside. It's going to bring us back one zone, so we'll pick it up there. and white. They get by us. It's a bit of a 2-on-1, but Joey breaks up one of them, and the second one couldn't really get the shot off in a good way, so Ryan easily able to pick that one up. Not saying that any save is easy, but you certainly try your best to make them easier for your goalie when you can. And that's what we want to do. Great save by Ryan once again. There it is. Nice pickup, nice cover. Eli trying to dump that one down out of the zone and winds up being a long shot, but not making it to the net. West Hartford behind their net, behind our net. Long pass. That one comes out to neutral. They fire it back in our zone. Eli Roman is there. And Joey Caparosa almost getting a big check, and I think that's going to be probably a rough or an interference. It was definitely a check with the elbows out. So Joey almost getting decapitated there. Is going to get us a power play. And yeah, they're calling it elbow. Those elbows to the head. It only grazed him, but that's only because Joey made a quick dodge. He still caught a piece of that elbow. All right, Joey Caparosa back in our zone, looking for space. Gets it out to Quentin Collins. Q checked into the boards, and that's going to be another boarding. So that one's going down, and we're going to have a 5-on-3. Well, I'll give it to the refs. They're not letting them get away with this stuff, which is nice. It's sad that the team is keep doing it. We can't call that interference. Check Quentin when he was somewhat defenseless there. So we'll have another 5-on-3 for a minute and 11. We thank the refs for keeping the boys safe. Joey Caparosa. Devin Druin, Dave Samodi, but West Hartford picks it up. All right, Joey Caparosa back behind the net. Looking for that space. He's got space. Devin Druin out to Q Collins. And that one's going to go to the corner after it goes out of bounds. 8:56 left in the game. 28 seconds left on the 5-on-3, and then 47 of 5-on-4. So probably another 18 seconds or so. 19 seconds of 5-on-4. That one cleared all the way down. That's going to be an ice. And we are not icing on the penalty kill at this age or league. So coming back. Always hard for me to remember what the heck we're working on any given day. My older son at 16U, they are icing on the penalty kill like it's their job. And they do it again. And that time it goes on the goalie, so no icing. Here goes Danica. A little bit of room. All right, that one gets fired all the way down to the zone. Davis is going. Fires it around the boards. Danica's there. Aiden Rapp. Aiden Rapp up to Owen White. Here comes West Hartford. They try to wrap it around. They've got someone in front of the net. There's the shot. Ryan covers it up. So with that, Aiden Rapp's going to go to the box for a little push after the play. Here's a shot from West Hartford. Goes back behind the net. We're a minute 11 of the penalty kill for us. West Hartford with another shot, but pushed into the boards by Joey Caparosa. Eli Roman. One goes way up high, and Western with the clear out into the neutral zone. Another good save from Ryan Boyce. All right, Devin Druin made some space, but picked up by West Hartford in the corner. All right, Dave Samodi. West Hartford turns it around. There's the shot. Great save by Ryan. Nice save by Mr. Boyce for sure. Sean Wallace trying to pick it up, as well as Q Collins. West Hartford going around out the left side. Joey Caparosa making space, dumps it in. Perfectly timed after the red line, gives us a little chance for some fresh legs out there for 5:20 left in the game. Here comes West Hartford. Skate into it, Davis! High shot from West Hartford. Another one missed, goes into the corner. West Hartford with a long shot, deflection into the corner. West Hartford turns it around. Danica goes in the back. Great check from Danica. Breaks up the West Hartford player from being able to get it. Davis clears it. Puck's in the corner. West Hartford at the blue line. Walking it in. Davis with the puck in the corner, looking for Owen. Winds up going past him, and that's going to be an ice. But it'll give us a chance to check out Danica on this play where she took the player off the puck. Take to the left side of your screen. You see her going around the back. She realized he's got to it first. She braced herself. She knew she was going to take a bit of that too, and solid physical play from number 17. Hugh Collins and Devin Druin. Firing that one out, and that goes into the neutral zone. We just hit the 4-minute mark left in the game. Aiden Rapp trying to play hard against some of these players. Joey Caparosa out to Devin Druin. Devin with the shot. Here comes West Hartford. And they're going to get an offsides. 3:38 left. All right, face off. Goes back into the neutral zone. West Hartford walking it in. Great save from Ryan. That was an excellent one. That's some highlight reel material. Ryan just held the line, not distracted at all. Here goes Devin Druin. And Devin Druin picks up a goal. So Western takes away the shutout. Sorry, Ryan, I was going to show that awesome save, but we got to show the goal. Let's look at Devin Druin, number 22. Gets down there, right in the outside. So a great effort from Western, a great goal from Devin, and it's like that. It's 6-1. Western takes the shutout away with 3 minutes left. Well, we like to see that. We like to see that we are working hard until the last minute. I mean, what's the point of these tough teams and getting a workout where they're running you around if you're not learning to work hard till the last minute, right? Ryan with another good save. I feel like I'm saying that a lot today. And this time it's Dave Samodi. Samodi dumps it into the offensive zone. Owen White going back there to try to pick it up. White and Samodi. Here goes Joey Caparosa with a shot. And that one went in. They're calling that a high stick, so they say no goal. Let's take a look at it again. You be the judge. Here it is in slow motion. The long shot from Joey. There's the shot. Oh yeah, it's definitely a high stick. So unfortunately, that one's coming back. We got to call them as we see them, boys. And that one was double high stick, really. High stick on there. But do the high sticks ever offset each other? All right. And they put one by us now in retaliation. So we're at 7-1 with 2:24 left in the game. So a little bit of contact from Sean Wallace, probably not our best decision there. Great save from Ryan Boyce once again. We turn it around, Eli Roman in the corner. Little group check and picked up by Ryan Boyce, that shot. Shot deflected in front of the net. Here comes West Hartford. All right, that one gets cleared down and they wave off the icing, and unfortunately I think our team thought it was going to be ice, so no one even moved. That's a bit unusual. We have been playing pretty hard up until the last minute here, so I'm surprised. Davis pushes that play to the outside. Puck is cleared in front of the net. They clear it out. Back at the defensive point, they go for the shot. Ryan Boyce with the save. Devin Druin moving around, tried to pick that one up. Oh, he's got a chance. He sees that puck in the side. 46 seconds left. And there they go. They put another one. Cheering like it's the Stanley Cup over here with 35 seconds left. So it looks like Western going to drop this one 8-1. 35 seconds left. Let's see if we can keep it there for the last 35. Maybe stick one more up on there. Come on. Their guard is down. That one goes back to Davis. And Davis fires it on into the zone. We're in the attacking zone. West Hartford picks it up. Devin Druin in the neutral zone. Here they come. Davis once again skating in, pushing it out. Good save from Ryan. That one gets rung around. And that's it for the game. All right, we'll see you next weekend.